Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Prosper. Today I'm going to be showing us how to draft a short trouser. If you're new on this channel, you're welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to get updates whenever we post new videos. For old subscribers, thank you for staying with us. Today's tutorial promised to be exciting and very easy. So do well to practice it and let me know in the comment section what you think. Alright guys, let's get into the video. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing us how to draft a short trouser. So the length I'm going to be using is 20 inches. So I'll go ahead and mark. Now I already folded the hem of the trouser by 2 inches. So I'll mark 20 inches and add 5 inches for sewing up. Sorry, 0.5. I'll add 0.5 for the sewing allowance. That will give me 20 and half. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to determine my crotch length. So my crotch length is 9 inches. I'll be using 9 inches for my crotch length. So from this point, I'm going to mark 2 inches upward. Mark the 2 inches upward. So this will serve as my hip line. So after doing this, I'll go ahead now and start inserting my measurement. So the first thing I'm going to do is to mark my thigh measurement. So my thigh measurement is 23. 23 divided by 2 is going to give me 11 and half. So I'll go ahead and mark 11 and half like this. So at this line here, which is my hip line, I'll put in my hip measurement. My hip measurement is 37. 37 divided by 4 is going to give me 9 and quarter or 9.2. I'll mark it like so, and I'm going to add half an inch for the sewing allowance. So what I have is almost 10. So I'm going to put in that measurement here, and I'll go ahead and put it at the waist. Why? To give me a straight line. So I have my straight line now. So I have my straight line like this. So the next thing I'm going to do is to draw my curve like this. So this is now my crotch. Now the next thing to do, I'll go ahead at the waist. My waist is 29. I'm going to be using 29 for my waist. So 29 divided by 4 will give me 7.2 or 7 and quarter. Right? So I'll go ahead and add half an inch allowance for the sewing allowance. So that's my half an inch. So I'll go ahead now and connect the line to meet what the hip line. Like so. So to get our new measurements, I'm going to measure what I have at my crotch, which is 11.5. So 11.5 divided by 2, that will give me 5¾ So I'll mark 5¾ here, then I'll come to this place and mark 5¾ like this. Now this will give me a straight line. Okay, that is it. So my new measurement is 18 inches. 18 inches divided by 2 is going to give me 9. So 9 divided by 2 will give me 4.5. So I'm going to mark 4.5 this way and 4.5 this way. That will give me a total of 9 inches, like this. So I'll connect the line to meet the crotch line here. Then I'll connect this to meet the knee. Okay, so our trouser is coming out gradually. Then at the waist area, I'm going to come down by 1 inch, like this. So I'll go ahead now and connect this 1 inch to meet this line here, like this. So this is the front part of the trouser. So I'll go ahead now and cut it out, then come back to show us how we'll drape the back. Okay guys, I've gone ahead to cut the front piece. So this is for the back piece. We'll go ahead and drape the back piece now. Okay, so for the back piece, this side is going to be the same. So I'm just going to trace it. So after tracing it like this, as well as this, so what I'm going to be doing is I'll be adding at this crotch line, I'll be adding 2.5 inches for the crotch allowance for ease. Then at the waist area, I'm going to add 2 inches, like so. After adding 2 inches, from this point, I'm going to go up by 1.5 inches. So I'll draw the line and connect it to meet this part. So once that is done, I'll get a straight line from here. So I've gotten my straight line. I'll go ahead and put in my crotch curve like this. Now if you want to get this place accurately, you can just go up by 3/4 of an inch to get your accurate curve, but the highest you can go is 1 inch, nothing more than 1 inch. Okay, so this is my back piece. Then for the knee area, I'm going to mark 2 inches this way, like this. Now notice that I've traced this part, so in order to get a straight line, I'm just going to move the front piece forward like this. I'll make sure this is touching this line and this is touching this line as well. Okay, so this is not really touching, but it doesn't mean. So I'll just go ahead now and trace it along. Okay, so this is it. If you would like to join our trouser class waitlist for October, I'll leave a link at the description box below. You can do so to join. We'll be giving detailed information on how you can achieve your crotch curve, your everything about the trouser. We're going to be giving in detail about it, so you can join. I will leave the description at the description box Okay, so I'll go ahead now and cut it out. Then I'm going to show us how we can achieve the band of this. Okay guys, I'm going to show us how I'm going to achieve my band, and this method will make it sit properly without you having to adjust your band all the time. Okay, so I will trace this out first like this. So my band is going to be I'm going to use 1.5 inch for my band. I don't want it big, so I'll mark 1.5 inch here and 1.5 inch here. Now note this place is lower compared to this side, so they're not equal, so the band too has to follow the same shape. So I'll connect the lines like this, and I'll go ahead now and connect this line as well. Now you know, since we are drafting on this, we're going to add 1/2 inch for sewing allowance, so I'm going to add the 1/2 inch like this for the sewing allowance. I'll draw the lines to meet. Okay, so we'll do the same thing for the down part here. So that is the allowances we're going to be using to sew. So I'm going to quickly cut out. Now this is for the front. You have to indicate front. Okay, so I went ahead to cut another piece. Since it's two sides, so one is for one side and the other one is for the other side. So another thing I want you to notice, you have to indicate, because they look similar, so you're going to be confused somehow. So you have to indicate this is for the side, this is for the side, while this is for the middle. So indicate it, sides and middle. So you don't mix it up. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and show you how to, we're going to do the same thing for the back. So I'll go ahead now and show you how to do the back as well. Right guys, so this is for the back. I'll trace this line. Then at this point, still going up by 1.5 inch, since 1.5 inch is my band. So at this point, I'll just put the allowance directly. We still add half an inch for the sewing allowance as well. Okay, so I'll connect the line and connect this as well. Like this. So also indicate side and middle, and indicate this is for the back. So this is how I do mine. You can try it as well, it works. So I'll go ahead and add 1/2 inch for sewing allowance. Okay, this is it. So the next thing we're going to be doing is to cut out the pocket. So I'll go ahead and cut this, then cut another of this for the both sides. Okay, for the pocket, I'm going to be using 7 inches for the pocket, because by the time we sew half an inch here, it's going to remain 6.5. So that's why I'm using 7 inches. So I'll use 7 inches for the pocket. So this is 7 inches. I'm going to trace around this hip side. I'll trace around this hip side, then a little below the crotch line. So I'm going to be terminating my pocket here at 12 inches. So I'll trace now to meet this 12 inches. Now I want the width of the pocket to be 7. I don't want it to get to the crotch line, so it doesn't affect the balance here. So 7 is okay for me. So the next thing, I will go ahead and trace this side like this. Then I'll remove this. So 7 inches is okay for me, like I said. So I'm going to mark 7 inches like this. So this part is 5, 6. It's still fine. Okay, so this is how my pocket is going to be. You can go ahead and make this part of yours 7 as this, but this is okay for me. Okay, so this is one piece. I'll go ahead to cut the remaining 4 pieces, which is one for the left side and one for the right side. We've come to the end of the sewing tutorial. I'm going to drop a video on how I made this trouser later. So thank you for staying by. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell to get updates whenever we drop new videos. And also don't forget to join our trouser waitlist class for October. I'll be leaving the link on the description below. Thank you so much.